That's my version of the robot dance, because guess what we're going to be talking about today? Is that your indication that you don't approve of my dancing? That's not nice. Just not nice. Anyway, hey there, fellow moneymakers and citizens of the YouTube cyberspace. It's your favorite self-appointed lecturer and financial illusionist here.
There can be miracles when you...
And today, we're putting the magical, the mystical, the mind-boggling ChatGPT 4 to the ultimate test. And I asked the big bad ChatGPT 4 to give me 8 ways to turn my measly $100 into a jaw-dropping 10,000 US dollars in only 1 month. That said, do you think I got mind-blowing answers from ChatGPT 4? Or do you think this newest version of ChatGPT 4 is just a bunch of crap?
You got it bad when you want it.
We're about to find out as we turn this $100 into $10,000. Houdini has nothing on me. So buckle up and let's dive in to the world of AI-powered money-making ideas. But first, don't forget to smash that like button, to subscribe if you're not yet a rock star, and also to hit that notification bell. That way, rock stars, you'll never miss a future enchanting upload. Now, as I share with you these 8 different ways that ChatGPT 4 has given me to turn my $100 into 10,000 US dollars in only 30 days, I'm going to rate each of them, and I'm going to rank them on a scale of 1 to 10. 10 being, this is phenomenal, this is doable. It may not be easy, but it's definitely possible. And 1 being, ChatGPT, you think me a idiot? Translated, ChatGPT, you have got to be kidding me. Now, the first option that ChatGPT gave me is flipping items for profit. You can buy underpriced items from garage sales, thrift stores, or even online marketplaces like Facebook, where you can get discounted products. And you simply take those products, mark it up, and resell it at a higher price. Seemingly pretty simple, right? ChatGPT said you could buy a vintage jacket for maybe $20 that's worth a lot more money, and find somebody who wants to buy it for $100, which means that your profit per jacket is $80. To hit $10,000 in 30 days, you're gonna need to flip 125 jackets in that month. And frankly speaking, rock stars, I don't know if vintage jackets are selling like that anymore, but you can tell me in the comments. But you know what? I have been flipping products for as far back as I can remember, and there's a recent one that we started to flip that I'm gonna share with you as an example. And this is buying heavily discounted watches, whether they are popular brand names or lookalikes to popular brand names, and they cost anywhere from $20 to $100. And without paid advertising, we have been selling a few watches so far. But can we take a $100 investment, which could be 5 watches, and turn it into $10,000 in 30 days? Let's see. Let's say that the profit that we're making per watch is $200. It means that for the month, we need to sell at least 50 watches to accumulate 10,000 US dollars. But ChatGPT, I don't know, for an average person, making $10,000 flipping products, it's possible, but improbable. So I'm gonna rate it as such at a 6 out of 10. That said, it's possible. So not so bad, ChatGPT. Let's move on to the second option that they gave me. The second option that ChatGPT gave me to increase my $100 to $10,000 in 30 days was stock trading, specifically day trading, or what's referred to as swing trading. And this, my rock stars, for the most part, is buying stocks low and selling them at a higher price. Now, as an example, if you make 5% daily return on your $100 investment, after 20 trading days, you'll have $2,653. That said, ChatGPT 4 did warn me that $10,000 in a month from $100 is a little bit ambitious, and that it would require consistent returns and a very high level of skills. So to me, that says the average person who is searching on ChatGPT 4 who gets this option may not be able to do so without the necessary expertise and commitment of time. So I'm gonna give it a 2. Rockstars, tell me in the comments for the second option what score you're gonna give it out of 10. Now, the third way that ChatGPT 4 gave me to grow my $100 to $10,000 in a month is with cryptocurrency trading. Now, here's a warning. Cryptocurrency is very risky, and while it's something that I'll never recommend to you, my rock stars, it doesn't mean I won't do it myself. And like everything else in the market, it's gonna go down, but you know what? It's likely gonna go back up. My simple rule of thumb is always do not invest more than I can afford to lose. If you're able to get 7% daily returns and you start with $100 invested in cryptocurrency, in 20 days, you would have accumulated $9,243. Now, ChatGPT 4 did tell me that I need to keep in mind that these results are very rare, but you know what? I'm giving it an 8, and I'll tell you why. Because I actually know people personally who has taken very little and turned it into a lot of money over the last 3 to 5 years with cryptocurrency. Now, the fourth way that ChatGPT 4 told me that I can grow my $100 to $10,000 in a month is with affiliate marketing. And when I saw this, I said, oh, really now, ChatGPT? Now, ChatGPT says, let's say you join an affiliate program with 50% commission rate and you promote a product that's worth $50. It means that for every sale that somebody uses your link or your discount code, you're gonna earn $25. That's 50% of $50, right? So to make $10,000, you'll need to generate 400 sales in a month or 14 sales per day. When we bring it down to a day, it doesn't sound that bad, but 400 products in a month, if you don't know a lot of people, and if you don't have a lot of followers or subscribers, and you're not a vendor walking the streets every day, is highly improbable. And that's why I'm only gonna give this one a 5, ChatGPT 4. You know why? Because the average person who is gonna come on ChatGPT and type in ways to accumulate $10,000 in 30 days, they're possibly not gonna have a large audience and will need time to build one up to be able to capitalize on this option. Now, the fifth way that ChatGPT 4 say I can accumulate $10,000 in a month, it wasn't novel. It was basically to offer services on a platform like Fiverr or other platforms out there that would cater to freelancers. Now, as an example, ChatGPT 4 suggested that you could offer your services for a particular gig for $20, which means that after Fiverr takes out their fees, you're getting $16 for that service. You would need to complete 625 gigs in a month to make $10,000. Well, the first thing is, ChatGPT, why would you choose to suggest something that has such a low profit margin? 625 of anything in a month, even something that I like, is a little bit too much. Now, I'm gonna give this a 3, not because it's not possible, but because it sounds like a lot of effort and there's no passive income going on here. And as you know, rock stars, one of the things that we need to ensure we do is figure out ways to make money while we sleep. Now, the sixth way that ChatGPT recommended that I can transform my $100 to 10,000 in 30 days is to create and sell an online course. If you price your course, as an example, at only $50, you'll need to sell about 200 courses in a 30-day period to make $10,000. Now, here's my personal experience as it pertains to creating courses. By the time I do the layout and I record the course, a month is gonna go by, and I haven't edited it yet to upload it to the platform. So suggesting that I can do this in 30 days, it sounds more like a lesson that I can pop up on a Skillshare versus an entire course with assignment, different things to ensure that you're offering value, which is so important, rock stars. Now that said, there are content creators out there like Ali Abdul, I hope I'm saying his name right, who are making a lot more than $10,000 for their courses.
But this year we made actually $179,026 off of selling these two self-hosted courses.
But of course, their course is not valued at $50. It's probably closer to $1,000 per course. So let's not discredit it, because it's definitely possible. But is it for the average person who is going on ChatGPT looking for ways to maximize their earnings? I'm gonna give it a 2 because I don't think it is, especially as a side hustle, trying to get all of that done with your 9-to-5 job. However, the same ChatGPT 4 is great at curriculum writing. This is why right now we don't even know if schools are gonna still exist in another 5 years based on how advanced this thing is. But that's for another video. Let's move on to the 7th way that ChatGPT suggested that I can grow $100 to $10,000 in a 30-day span. And this is to participate in an online poker tournament or to play a game of chance. Now, ChatGPT, considering that I've been using this platform for quite some time, I would think they would know that I'm a Christian, right? And I'm one of those people who believe that our good Lord rewards me based on my actions. I'm also a believer that easy come, easy go. So that money is probably not gonna stay with me if I use a game of chance to get access to it. So this one was cutting it a little bit close with my religious beliefs, but I try not to judge because that's God's job. So if you are skilled as a poker player, as an example, and you understand the risks that are involved, online poker tournaments, ChatGPT 4 is suggesting, can offer excellent returns. It, however, warned me that the results are unpredictable and that the chances of turning $100 to $10,000 in a month is slim. So I have to give ChatGPT 4 credit for clearly stating with this one the improbability that the average person can achieve this in that time frame. So from my perspective, I'm gonna rate it a 0. Let me know in the comments, Rockstars, what you think. And the last option that ChatGPT suggested to take $100 and grow it to $10,000 in 30 days is to flip domain names. You can basically buy these domains from platforms like GoDaddy, mark them up, and then sell them back. And now you're thinking,
why in the world would people buy a domain if they can go and buy it themselves from GoDaddy?
Here's the trick, my rock stars, and this didn't come from ChatGPT, but this is something that I thought about not to do because it would be kind of scamish, but it's definitely crossed my mind because somebody tried to do it with me. I would scour platforms like Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, and identify people who I believe will soon be famous based on their trajectory. I would then go on GoDaddy, buy their name as a domain. So as an example, somebody saw that I was posting on Instagram, but I didn't have my own website yet, and that person could have gone and bought odetarocketcar.com before I even thought about doing it. If they had done that, when I'm ready now to start my website, because things are going for me now, or I'm getting famous, I would not have access to it because it's already gone. And I don't want a .net or a .org or a .io or all the other things out there. I want my .com. So this person who bought my website for $10 now can turn around and sell it to me for $10,000. and I probably would pay it. Well, actually, no, I wouldn't. But maybe if it's $1,000 or $500 or maybe $100, I'll pay it. Now, ChatGPT 4 used the example of buying a domain for $10 and selling it back for $110 on average, which means that the profit for flipping a domain would be $100. You'll need to flip 100 in a month to grow your money to $10,000. Now, I'm gonna give this one a 10, and I'll tell you why. Because there are companies out there that have paid $49.7 million for their domain. Carinsurance.com is one such company. Actually, I'm gonna take back the 10. Because you know what? We're still talking about 30 days here. So you're gonna have to buy that domain and find people to buy it. And that's where ChatGPT 4, I'm gonna have to mark you down for this one. But guess what? If you have a domain like voice.com that you're able to sell for $30 million, you only need to sell one in your lifetime, your children's lifetime, your children's children. You get the gist, right? It's gonna set you up for life. That's it, rock stars. What I've concluded is that ChatGPT 4, it's a little bit more thorough, and it's suggesting things that the earlier version probably would have suggested, but I'm able to ask it for examples, calculations, and all kind of different layers and get that content out of it. Is it worth the $20 per month subscription? That, my rock stars, is still up for debate. Remember, if you have not done so yet, like that video for me, please. Until next time, walk good.